Okay guys, welcome back to the STPL. You are watching, at the moment, SK Bravo versus Team Liquid Staff. We do have a 1-2 in favor of SK Bravo at the moment, so they are still on match point here. And, I mean, it's been a pretty exciting series so far. There is another series after this as well, so if you're just tuning in, there's still plenty more games to come, and I'm looking forward to every single one of them. Of course, if you have missed any of the games so far, they are all up on my Twitch as highlights. They're also going to go up to my YouTube as well. The only day I've not got on there so far is Wednesday, and obviously today, but that's not possible yet. But hopefully you're enjoying what you're watching so far. I have a lot of fun bringing this to you, so looking forward to moving into this next game. Let's actually just quickly bring up the standings, because someone did ask to see those, and hopefully this will be quite, I can't think of the right word, but quite satisfactory, should I say. And of course I do have my cat behind me as well. She is being very cute, falling asleep in the middle of my bed, but that's what that the sort of black splodges behind me. But there we go, let's move on over to the overlay, and let's have a look at the standings. Okay, as you can see, SK Alpha doing an incredible job in Group A so far. One thing I do want to do is I'm actually going to do this after the cast. Add Group A, or add their group to the overlay as well, just so we know what groups they're in. But I know what groups they're in. Top two so far for Group A and Group B. For Group A, we have SK Alpha and NetWars, but there's a lot of people very close behind. And with Group B, we actually have Soul Gaming out in front, and a joint second place between IRK and White Clan, so very, very close in Group B right now. And let's actually have a look at who our next game is going to be. It's going to be Bigfan versus Carlrires. I'm saying his name probably completely wrong, so I'm going to call him Carl. Carl versus Bigfan. Bigfan, his win was against Bonnet. It was a walkover, and he has had 3 losses, but I know he's been a bit disappointed with his play, but you know what? He's come out every single week for his team. He's put in a lot of effort, and he has been doing a very great job, so big up to him. And this is Carl's debut match for SK Bravo, and he is going to be playing against Bigfan, of course, on Pathfinder. Now, this is a very cool map. This is one of my favorite maps in the game. It's a 3-player map, obviously. The mains are on sort of semi-islands. There is, of course, ramps leaving them. You do have the natural. There's a very close mineral-only third that's sort of tucked behind. But there's a lot of room to move vultures around. A lot of places to put siege tanks as well. This is a TBT, and I think it's going to be a pretty exciting one, guys. So let's not waste any more time. Let's actually head on over to the game, and let's get started with our 4th game of the series. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Okay, we got the cool Terran music. This is the music I've not heard in a while, but you know what? It's damn good. And I just realized I need to update the positions. But starting us off in the 7 o'clock position, we do have the Peach Terran fighting for Team Liquid Staff. It's going to be Bigfan. And his opponent down here in the bottom right 5 o'clock position is the Orange Terran, which gives him a little bit of an advantage already. It's gonna be Carl. I mean, Orange objectively, I guess it's subjective, but for me, my personal objective okay, that don't make any sense. My subjective best Terran color is 100% orange. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and Carl is wearing it wonderfully here. Now I just need to quickly update the positions on the overlay. The good thing is I don't need to change all the colors every time I do that. So there we go. That should be up to date. And Tesagi does have the better soundtrack. I mean, the Protoss music, very, very calming. Zerg music, very quiet, but the Terran music is just hype as hell, and I'm very happy we get to listen to this Terran theme as well. This is one of my favourite ones. But we're going to have both players going for... Well, I mean, Bigfan is going for a very quick scout here. Now, I don't know if he's going to try and hide a barracks. Of course, he is building a supply depot here, which is rather questionable in a TVT. Of course, you can get that siege down. Bigfan is actually going for a wall here, so he could be doing something funky. Maybe he was a little bit worried about an 8 racks or something like that, but Carl is going to be scouting the longer route. He is going to go around the top side, so it's going to be a while before he actually sees the scouting SUV of his opponent, but of course he is building his barracks a little bit further over. Going to be very quick to send that over. And looks like we do actually have Carl going for his gas alongside Bigfan. Carl's build is slightly a little bit further ahead than his opponent. Now, I've seen a lot of people have tuned out because it is TBT. I know TBT is a little bit controversial, but it's my favorite matchup, and I'm looking forward to try and make this as exciting as possible for you. Of course, I don't know the outcome of the game, and TBT is just fun for me, so please do stick with it, guys. If not, if you really don't want to watch, just mute the stream, Alt-Tab for a while, and come back for the next game. But I would like it if you did tune into the game. Obviously, support the players. This is Carl's debut match. Bigfan, this is his 5th match, I think. He's played in every single week so far, and he is a trooper. Now, this is the one problem with going for a wall. Like, look how small this gap for Bigfan is going to be. Like, what exactly does he plan on doing? He's stayed in gas, so we could very well see a 2-factory play coming up for him here. But meanwhile, we do have Carl staying in gas as well. So neither of them pulling. We could actually have 2-fact versus 2-fact here. And you know what? This could actually be quite interesting. Like, I mean, 2-fact versus 2-fact. Gonna be favoring Bigfan, I would say, because he does have the wall off. Gonna get that free SCV kill as well. That's gonna be kind of annoying for... Now, I don't think Carl realizes. I think he actually run his SCV through this. Got a bit confused and went back though. But Bigfan's Marines getting stuck on this a little bit. Now this is here to help you actually wall off. The idea is you build the barracks here, the depot here, and the depot here, and do a wall like that. But you know what? I'm not here to judge. Bigfan doing a pretty good job so far. Looks like we are going to have both of them staying in gas, but we could have an expansion here. No, it's going to be hidden starport here for Carl. Going to be building that at the back of his base. Okay. What on earth am I looking at? It's 2 barracks. I thought there was 2 starports, but it's 2 barracks. Okay, we are going to see Bio TBT from Bigfan. Now, I was going to say, is this a mistake? But we're seeing an academy. He is going for the boxer build. This is either going to work or it is going to fail horribly. We do have siege mode already on the way for Carl. I mean, Bigfan trying to make this interesting, adding on a 3rd barracks. Does, of course, have his 4th barracks here as well. Now, I have no idea if this is going to work, but, I mean, he is going to have his work cut out for him. Of course, a single tank, when you have stim, if you can stim the Marines up, split them well enough. We did actually see this with Boxer versus Hire on Blue Storm. And Boxer did eventually win the game with Bio somehow. But I mean, Bio is pretty decent in TBT. It's not great. Obviously, the higher the siege tank number, the worse it does get. But of course, you will have the Bio to take out the Wraiths. But this is the problem I was talking about. You build 2 depots at the front and they both go down to a siege tank. Oh, the Wraith is in 4 Marines. This is a bit unusual. But, I mean, you want to see an interesting TBT, guys. This is it. We have got Bio against 111. And Carl is going to be building his CC. Of course, this is going to be delayed for Bigfan as he is going for an all-in. He's going to have to rebuild 2 of his depots. And oh my god, he's going to lose his machine shop that's going for siege. He needs to hurry up this research somehow. He needs to repair this this machine shop. But with good target firing, Carl should be able to deal with this. 2 siege tanks onto this. The siege tanks are going to be integral to try and make this work. We have stim. It's been shown off. Does Carl see the medic though? He sees stim. He knows that it's Bio. He is going to be so confused at this moment. And it looks like the machine shop has finished researching siege. He needs to start a siege tank though very shortly. And he does. This is so important for him. And I mean, we've actually got, I mean, I don't know how to commentate this. This is just such a wacky game. The first tank does go down. He cannot build a second one. And this is the problem. This is the major issue for going for Bio. But when they go Wraith, the Bio actually does a lot. But there's going to be 3 tanks containing him in his main. And I mean, just look at this. Look at the siege tank spread. How do you beat this with bio? He's going to try and get this barracks out of here, but the Marine's going down almost immediately. His tank is going to go down as well. He needed to repair this a bit quicker. He's going to send some Marines forward. He's going to get the Wraith again, but look how much damage Bigfan's taking. Unfortunately for him, he went for a surprise build, but due to the positioning and also due to the fact all his tanks were late, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to make this work. If he can get a starport, if he can get a dropship, maybe, just maybe, he can do something, but he's nearly 20 supply behind. Carl is going to take a third base. He knows the only way he can lose is by somehow doing something stupid, so he's going to expand again. He is just going to keep up this pressure with the tanks. Even with Marines, there's nothing he can do to push back this barracks. And I mean, the Wraith's just adding on to this vision advantage that he does have. Everything else back here is pretty safe, so I mean, eventually maybe he can deal with this, but I mean, Bigfan is locked to his one base at the moment. And if, as someone in the chat just said, I can't actually see your name, unfortunately, because it's too dark on dark mode. But here we go, he's pushing forward. He's only pushing forward with a few Marines at once, so the medic's going to go to... Wow. Saved by the mischance. I mean, Bigfan, he's trying to build up his units. He's found a weak spot. He can actually get down his ramp. This could be pretty huge. There is only one siege tank here, but he's not sending all of his units. And Bigfan, unfortunately, getting caught off guard. Finally, he pushes in. He's going to get two of the tanks, it looks like. But tanks actually take a while to die to Marines, even. And I mean, this is just far too much damage for Bigfan to be taking. I have no idea what I'm watching, but this is one of the craziest TVTs I think I've ever seen. And unfortunately, Bigfan is not Boxer. He can't micro his Marines against siege tanks like Boxer can. And I mean, this one Marine actually going for a head-to-head with the medic, with the Marine, gonna take that down as well. And unfortunately, Bigfan is 100% dead here. He's trying to hold on. This is, of course, TL's, or one of TL's last shots to try and make it towards the playoffs. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. He's trying to hold on. This is match point, of course, for Carl, if for SKB. And if Carl wins this, this will actually be SKB's first win of the tournament so far overall. So really, really nicely done by them. The SCVs have been pulled away from the bottom mineral patches. The extra depot is going to go down. We have 2 starport being added. Bigfan trying to hold on. He's barely mining from his base, so he has 700 gas in the bank. We actually have an academy coming in from his opponent. And I mean, maybe with 2-port Wraith, he can actually push away the race, so maybe he can eke out the game. Looks like we actually... Oh my god. Using the tank to bait the Marines, and that is just completely mean. What do we have going on in Carl's base? I think he's still on 2 factories. Going to add on a 4th and 5th. And I mean, we do finally have 2 wraiths. I think one of the wraiths must have gone down to the... Oh, there we go. We got it out now. But here we go. One of the tanks does go down. He's lost most of his SUV, so it's going to take a long time for the wraiths to even clean this up. And we will, of course, have the wraiths of his opponent coming in to defend against this. But that's every single SCV going down. Oh no, it's not. He's hidden a few of them. Pretty good by him. He's going to be able to clean this up, but he's so far behind. A medic getting sent to his death as well. And I mean, Bigfan is a trooper, as I said before. He's going to stay in. Looks like we're going to have tanks versus SCVs. Finally, Bigfan is going to be taking out this barracks. Now, the ironic thing is, if it, rather than adding 2 barracks, he added 2 starports, he would have been completely fine earlier on. We actually have a tank. It's going to go down near immediately. The barracks is going to go down, which is going to be very, very nice. But here we go. We've actually got Goliaths coming in as well. A Vulture going to help close this out once again. And I mean, 6 kills on that tank, 10 on that one. No repair though. I do want to see him repair this. Trying to build a building and it goes down immediately to this tank. Now, please repair the tank, Carl. Please send another SCV. I am begging you. This tank is a hero. He's a Master Sergeant. You can't... Wait, they're all Master Sergeants. Okay, well, yeah, okay, Master Sergeant, doesn't matter, whatever. It's on 10 kills, save it, please. Like, just do it for me. We finally have Bigfan starting to mine again. He's got a bunker. And you know what? A bunker isn't too bad. He's going to have range for his Marines in the bunker. Going to make it a little bit hard to push into that. But Carl is on 3 mining bases. He's got 3 gases mining as well. This gas will be mining soon. Carl is just macroing up. Bigfan on 18 supply against 94. Like, I am an optimistic Terran, but this is just unfortunate. Like, Bigfan is going to know there's going to be a lot of scans here. He's actually scanned Carl's base as well. And you know what? I mean, there's not really too much we can say about this game now. Carl has been sent back a little bit. I mean, Bigfan is macroing his heart out. He's trying to do anything he can to try and pull back into the game. He's actually adding on a dropship, which, if I'm being... Sorry, I'm yawning. If I'm being completely honest, like, the dropship would have been good a little bit ago, before, like, the bio was exposed. And I mean, now we have Scar with it, or Car even, with his own dropship as well. I mean, Scar can actually push in and end the game, but I think he's playing a little bit timidly. Just going to be macroing up. He's doing the day 9 method of... Or was it day 9 or Artosis that said this? But when you're ahead, get more ahead, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's even added turrets here. He just doesn't want to die to anything really ridiculous. Like, he is so far in the lead right now, it's absolutely unreal. I mean, he could pretty much just move in. He's got +1 on his tanks. No upgrades for Bigfan. Bigfan not even got anything in the bunker, which is just even more and more unfortunate here, but... I mean, what exactly is Bigfan going to do? He's going for a big drop around to the third base now. Stim Marines do a pretty good job of taking out those SCVs. And given a miracle, maybe he can come back. I mean, this is just me being completely optimistic. He's putting on a show. He doesn't want to give up. Of course, this is a team league. But I mean, look at how many Goliaths this is. This is so much supply worth of Goliaths. He's got 2 dropships. I mean... As soon as this drop goes down, he can just drop the main. There's barely any units there for Bigfan, unfortunately. Now, Bigfan losing sight of his drop. Here we go. It does finally go in. We should have the dropships being loaded up here for Scar as well, or Carl, even. I called him Car for a bit, didn't I? Whoops. But here we go. Stimmarines going in at the third base. The SUV's pulled it immediately. And I mean, even with... Oh, he's got no upgrades. He can take out the turret. That's 75 minerals. Will get a single SCV. He's going to try and take down the... Wait, he could actually get the command center. The units are so far away. Is this command center going to go down? That would be an absolute turn up for the books. So many units have been pulled back. I don't think he can do it, though. This is a lot of damage. Gonna go down. The Marines gonna go down as well now to the Goliaths. But the medic's doing a really, really good job healing them up. 500, it's burning down now, so a lot of damage being done by the Marines there on the command center. I mean, it's kind of inconsequential, unfortunately. And Carl is just going to take this other base. I mean, a nice try by Bigfan, but now there is a lot of units back here to defend. He doesn't want to lose that, but he's not repairing it. Oh, now he is. Wait, is he? Where's the SCV that's repairing it? What the hell? There we go. He's finally repairing it. Just going to be annoying now. Carl, just macroing up. He's going to wait until Max and push in. And I mean, there's not really too much Bigfan can do. Bigfan actually pushing forward with a missile turret. That's not going to help you now, Bigfan, unfortunately. We should... Like, where are the dropships for... Oh, why is he not just dropping Bigfan? I feel so bad for Bigfan right now. Oh, this is just a massacre, unfortunately. Like, Bigfan, I am a massive fan of yours. You come out every single week, put on a good show, and you tried something. You tried something different. When else am I ever going to get to cast a TBT in the STPL? I don't think I ever will. Like, keep this. You know what, Bigfan? Work on it. Like, all you have to do is practice it. There's a lot of good Terrans in your team. There's Len Meta, I think he's Terran. Flash for the Wind doesn't play TBT, but I'm sure I'll practice it with you. Just, you know what, just do it. Like, wait until round 4 if you have to, but pull it out again. I want to see it done better. I want to see if you can make it work, because I think you can. I think you can do it. It didn't work in this game, but don't give up on it. It's a really interesting idea. Boxer did it against Haya. He actually won a game with it on Blue Storm, so... I know obviously you're not Boxer, you don't have the insane micro he does, but people have got to play the way they want to, man. And this was a really cool, interesting TVT for the start. It was certainly crazy. Like, it made me completely lose my mind when I saw the 2 barracks. And here we go. Looks like we finally have the 1A, 2A, 3A coming in from Scar. Obviously, pressing the Oki to siege up. This CC is not long for this world. This may even go down before it's cancelled. There is a huge drop in the main. It's clearing absolutely everything. Bigfan completely supply blocked. The CC's gone down. I mean, Bigfan tried to go for another drop. He is going to be disappointed. There's 2 tanks up here now. I mean, he's going to push in. He's just trying to do anything he can. I mean, the tank's immediately unsieging. This Marine doing a lot of damage, but I mean, Bigfan's main is going down. GG, and Bigfan taps out